The Valley housing market continues to slow down. Last month was the worst August in terms of number of sales since 2008. Let's look at how interest rates, affordability, and supply and demand are impacting today's real estate market in this month's market update. This is Denise Bossche with Realty Executives. Annual home appreciation based on annual average price per square foot is still strong for homeowners. Home values in the last 12 months are up 22.5% in the Valley over the previous 12-month period. Home value appreciation is making affordability challenging for people trying to get into a home. You may have heard stories about home prices recently falling, and that's true. Prices hit a peak in May of this year, and the sale price per square foot is falling more than 5% over the past 4 months. But remember, annual appreciation is still pretty good in comparison to last year. Unless you bought a home in the last few months, your property most likely has really appreciated over the last year. Buckeye has the weakest market for sellers in the Valley, and they're now seeing inventory triple the number of buyers in escrow, which is pretty unusual for Buckeye. But even their appreciation is still up over 15% versus last year. With skyrocketing prices over the last 2.5 years and interest rates at the highest they've been since 2008, affordability is slowing down buyer demand. Incomes just haven't kept up with home prices, and people can't afford to buy. As much as the number of active listings has grown over the last 6 months, you'd think the market would have shifted into a buyer's market by now. But inventory is still over 20% below where it should be for today's population. So, with the rise in inventory and the slowdown in demand, we have very quickly moved from an on-fire seller's market to a more normal market, with lower volume than usual, but a currently steady, balanced market. Will prices continue to fall? Maybe, but most likely not for very long. We still don't have enough housing in the Valley for the huge influx of population moving here. This is an ideal time for buyers to find little competition and sellers willing to negotiate and contribute to closing costs. Back in March, only 3% of sales closed with sellers contributing to buyers' closing costs. Last week, over 17% of closings had seller concessions. That's a massive shift. And for sellers looking to sell, it's no longer as easy as placing the home on the market and putting up a sign and quickly getting an offer. Today's market takes a little longer, and it takes a little bit of marketing skills and tools to get a house sold. Maybe offer an interest buy down for your potential buyers to get through this period. There are plenty of ways to handle any market if you've been doing this as long as I have. If you're thinking of making a move, let's talk. I'm Denise Bossche with Realty Executives in Scottsdale, celebrating a 40-year career in Arizona real estate. Have a great day.